It's super hot today. I need to cool off. It's super hot today. I need to cool off. Hello, in this video, let's see how we built this visual effect of a superhero burning character. All right. To start with, I just recorded a short video of me doing the performance of what I want this visual effect to be. So it was just me looking at my hands and saying it's super hot today. I need to cool off. I need to cool off. All right. So that's the original performance, if you can call this a performance. But this is the video that I had as my input. All right. And I brought it inside of 11 Labs Flow, and I gave it as the input to the Gemini Omni Flash model. And the Gemini Omni Flash model is a world model. All right. So it understands your world just by the images that you give it. So to this Gemini Omni Flash model, I gave the prompt, I want you to convert the human male character in the attached video. So the cool thing here in 11 Labs is you can use this @ symbol and you can exactly specify the reference that you're talking about. Okay, so here in this case, the name of the input is this. So I just use the @ symbol to specify exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, here we only have one input, so the model would obviously be able to figure it out. But just if you want to be more specific, you can do this. And the prompt is to become a superhero burning character. So this line, right? In the first iteration that I did, I specified that I want to become a Human Torch like character. Okay, but the thing is, Human Torch is a Marvel character. Okay, and Google Gemini was not able to do any generations. As a matter of fact, this is what I got, right? Generation failed. It says this generation may violate our terms of service and has been blocked because I had used the word Human Torch, right? So if you see Human Torch is this Marvel character, right? So we don't want to do any copyright infringements or whatever, right? So just make sure prompt describes what you want and not specifically mentions like Iron Man or Human Torch or Superman for that matter, because these are all copyrighted characters. Okay, just be aware of that. So I changed the wording to just be superhero burning character. Okay, and then it was able to go through. So basically the entire character should be burning intensely with fire, amber and spark particles. And now at the same time, the face of the character should be highly recognizable. So that's the reason, we see all these particles and everything flying around, and the face is still, there's not much fire there, so that we can recognize the character that we are using. And all the features of the human male's character, face, hand and body should be intact even through the fire. So we are able to see the the character's costume through the fire, right? So that's the reason that's happening. And then we should be able to recognize this person, make sure this fire is continuously burning throughout all the frames of the video. So this sentence especially, right? It's something that I learned through all these experiments that I'm doing. So at least the Gemini Omni Flash model sometimes just fades off certain elements in your scene. Okay, so if you want certain elements, at least the hero elements of your video to be throughout, all the frames, then make sure to add this in your prompt. Just say that make sure the fire is continuously burning throughout all the frames of the video. Okay, so it's just a good sanity check, especially for the hero elements of your video generation. Okay, and then I specified that everything else in the video should remain as it is, because I don't want to change the environment. I'm just changing the character here. And then finally we say only the human male character should become this burning superhero character. So that was my prompt, and I gave it to Gemini Omni Flash. It just took a couple of minutes and it got me this video ready. Now I wanted to improve upon this video generation because I thought it would be better if, at least in the beginning, there is a bit of more fire intensity in this character. So what I did, instead of generating from scratch again, I just added a follow-up Gemini Omni Flash, basically another generation on top of this video generation for this. So basically for this generation, the input is, this guy, right? So basically that's what apps like this, where you have this node-based interface, help you to do. You can just keep wiring things up and improving upon previous generations. So well, I basically, gave this video generation as the input, and I added an extra prompt saying, I want a human character's body to be covered with a lot more fire. We should not be able to see his costume that much. It should be majorly covered by burning fire, especially his hands and palms should be completely be fire. So that's something that, I wanted to be part of the video, especially the hands, because in the performance still we can see that the character is looking at his palms. So I wanted to make sure that the palms are fully covered with fire. So that was not the case in this, the first generation. If you see the hands, the palms at least don't have fire. So I specifically mentioned that over here. And the good thing is in this generation, the palms have fire, right? They have the fire on them. So that's good. But the thing is I did notice that the intensity that is there in the beginning, kind of slightly fades off towards the end of the video. I guess it's okay, but if you want to iterate more, you can obviously keep adding more video generation nodes and keep improving your generation. And another cool thing about the Gemini Omni Flash is it adds sound effects to the video. So for example, if I unmute this, I need to cool off. You see, you can hear the fire amber sound. I need to cool off. It took my audio as well, because the original video itself has audio in it, right? The dialogue that I speak. It's super hot today. See, this is the audio from the original video, right? And in the video generation, it used my original audio, and in addition to it, it has added this re-recording, this sound effects basically. You can see the fire amber sound also, along with my super hot today voice also. So this is pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically how you can create this fire superhero character using this Gemini Omni Flash AI video generation model. Hope this video was useful. Thanks for watching.